Hello everyone, the 13th Skylar here, also known as Skylar, and welcome back to more Date Everything. I'm still worried about my computer, but we have other people to go see and talk to. Who to speak to next? Let's see here, we talked to Florence, I think today. Was it Koa? We already talked to Koa, or do we need to talk to Koa? Okay, we talked to Koa, so I guess we can go talk to Florence and the mayor. Maybe? Oh, okay.
Oh, hello again.
Hi, Florence. Hi.
I
Nice
trust
seeing
your
you
meeting
again.
with the mayor went well?
Did I meet her again? Yes?
Wonderful.
Did I not?
Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Did I? When do I get to see her, though? Tell me about the mayor.
She's just incredible, isn't she?
I don't know if I've had this conversation.
So tall and commanding. What I wouldn't give to be able to...
Oh, we
Some
already had this
people think the mayor's
conversation.
cold-hearted, but I'll tell you what, there isn't a sweeter
You
structure
seem quite
this
taken
side.
with her.
What do you mean by that? Exactly. I just think she's a really remarkable ceiling, that's all. Besides, she's my boss,
Didn't
so
I-
I couldn't be...
I thought I did. Didn't I have this conversation? Did I not save it?
Oh.
I thought I had this conversation. I
guess
remember
can't hide
having this
anything from
conversation.
Someone as keen-eyed as... Yes. Anytime I think about her,
I
I
hit
can feel my
continue.
foundation. I'm terribly embarrassed about it, of course, but can you blame me? The looks,
I thought I had this
brains,
conversation. Okay.
the confidence.
Flirt with her a little back.
Please, dear, don't try to fluster me.
Alright.
I'm already in a dizzy.
I'm gonna keep going,
The
but
other
you guys
day
have already
while
seen this if
organizing
you
her
watched
schedule,
the last
Floor.
episode.
You're not going
I'm
to
not
tell
usually one to
Celia,
jump
are
over
you?
this.
I'd be absolutely mortified.
Why not tell her that you like her?
Lord, no! First things first.
Boss,
she's
public office.
I'm
Okay,
nervous.
so maybe I could help you catch her eye?
Really? Oh, no. I can't imagine she'd ever think of me as anything other
For
than
sure.
her. Thanks
I
anyways,
did have this
dear.
conversation because it asked me about about your crush on the mayor. Okay, so that was just a thing to relive that conversation for some reason? Really weird. Okay. Let's talk to Skylar, I guess.
Yo, how's it going?
Hi, Skylar. Can I romance you? Good.
Yes. Okay, there's a little tidbit I want to share.
Okay, what? Now, like, is it because now we realized romanceable or something?
You might be wondering how all this dating technology works.
I am a little curious about this, especially because I can make people now. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. Is that all you're gonna tell me?
If you're ever curious, you can ask about my mysterious inner workings in the Chat with Me menu.
Oh, okay. So I have a new question option.
What can I do for you in my main menu?
I want to talk about. Let's chat with you. I can't realize her yet, and let's chat about you,
Let's.
please.
There's lots I can chat about. Me?
I love Skylar. She's so sweet. I want to talk about some objects. Can we talk about how this dating objects thing works?
Oh, my favorite subject.
I'm glad. I'm gonna sit back up. I'm trying to
What
find
do you
a
want to know
comfortable
about
posture.
my lore?
She's so content aware. Holy cow. Okay. What I want to know about your lore. I'm never full of lore. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I've been a subscriber to GT Live since like 2016. I can never be full of lore. Let's see. How the date faders work in the first place? I know that you got that coil. Vibrations? Oh, that's it?
I'm being overly simplistic.
I appreciate that. And assuming that I'm mentally about 4 years old is a good call. 100%. But I would like a little more explanation. Yeah.
Have you heard of string theory?
Yes. Yeah, that was what Sheldon was all caught up on because remember they're sheets. Can you date string? Yes, I do know string theory.
Theater technology is based on thing theory.
Which is similar to string theory. Because string theory is that everything's connected in a way.
Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe.
So essentially it's reading the thing theory vibrations on each and every single object and translating it into a process that your brain can understand. But then how does that make us able to turn them into people? Intriguing.
Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness.
I don't know what a Gestalt consciousness is. You've lost me there. But I did see a frog jump in the background behind you through that window. And I was genuinely afraid for a minute. But I think we're okay now. But I was a little afraid for a minute. And what the heck is a Gestalt consciousness?
Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now.
Well, cell phone, do you have things that you wish to tell me? Let's see. Another episode of Game Grumps uploaded. Okay. Good. And it's, wait, did I read that right? It's Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, all right. See, phone, you did me good, phone. You did me good. Thank you. Okay, anyway. What's Gestalt?
When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts.
Ship of Theseus? That's just Ship of Theseus. Yeah?
With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did.
Ship of Theseus. That's what this is. The Ship of Theseus. And then if you were to slowly replace all of the planks in the ship with new planks, then you still have the Ship of Theseus. Technically, the question is it still the Ship of Theseus or an entirely new boat? Or if you really want to be extra, it's the status of my computer. I think the only parts of this that still remain the very same as when I built it is my hard drive, my power supply, and my case. Now, if I changed out my power supply and my hard drive, is it still the same computer? Or do I have to change my case for it to be a new computer, even though the parts that are currently living inside my computer, such as my graphics card, my processor, my water cooler, and my RAM, are still all the same ones right now that would still stay there, even though I'd be changing out my case, my power supply, and my hard drive. What I'm saying is my computer is the Ship of Theseus, and I'm going to keep this going for as long as my poor computer can handle this. Because I love that case, and if that gives out, I'm crying.
And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength.
Oh, interesting.
Its
Okay.
thinness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
Huh. Interesting. Is it because it's all of those parts that make up the thing? Kind of like how different parts of me make up me? Like physically? Right? Because like I'm super conscious about like medical problems and abdominal issues, but that's because I have those. Because I have those components of my body that behave that way. But thus it had an impact on my personality as a result. I don't know, man. So when does each separating wavelength form?
Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one.
Okay.
That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood.
Huh.
Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin.
What? Hi. Hold on, I guess an Edgar wants to So their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a different way to vibrate. If you're gonna be up here, you're gonna say hello to the camera. Thank you. Well, that's the rules. You picked wanting up here and getting cat hair all over my black shirt with your white body. You're gonna have to be on camera at one point. Thank you. You're very cute. Anyway. Okay.
I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term, really.
Okay. Animus. So, like, what makes it animated?
This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences.
Yeah, Edgar, you agree?
Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why, when we awaken something, it wiggles a little.
Oh. Okay, so there's the frog again. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it.
What did you think about that?
I'm a little overwhelmed, I'm gonna be honest, but I think I get it. So essentially, okay, I'm gonna spit this back at you while I'm holding an Edgar. So essentially, all things vibrate at a frequency that only other things can hear. The frequency is composed of each individual component that makes up the object, so thus it behaves differently, but all the same type of the same thing have the same person, right? So, like, that's why if I talk to any potted plant in the house, it still becomes... Yeah, okay, you're gonna lay down. It still becomes our potted plant girl. Where if I talk to any book, it all becomes lyric. But, like, different types of objects. For example, like the desk being different than a table, being different from my coffee table, being different from my dining table, or whatever. This is all because they compose of different frequencies. Because their function is different. And then that new label causes it to vibrate differently. Got it. It's a lot to take. I think that makes perfect sense.
All right.
Look, I know, but hey, look, I'm a very accepting person, okay?
Ooh, my suspension just gave a little wiggle.
Oh, your glasses? Your coil in your glasses?
Skylar shows you her dateviators, turning them so that you can see her suspension of disbelief.
Thanks.
Skylar's suspension seems buoyed somehow, happier than you'd last seen her.
Oh, good. Oh, so is it putting less stress when I believe you? On yourself? Because I'm just gonna go with the flow.
In her again, so she feels even stronger.
That's what it is. It's Tinkerbell logic. Okay.
Thank you for that. It really means a lot to me.
Oh, I'm glad I could help. Okay. So now who do I want to speak with? You know what? It's been a minute since we talked to Phoenicia. Perhaps we do that.
Almost bedtime. Let's get a little more screen time in.
She knows me so well.
Ooh, I can't wait to tell you what's been happening.
Please do, because honestly, the only thing that I've been paying attention to is that Epic Games might be dying.
Fresh tea coming in hot.
And that the cost of the PlayStation 5 went up. That's what I've got. This is topical when I'm saying it. It's like a week late when you're watching this. I didn't mean to talk to you. No, girl. No.
Okay, you keep on that fantastic red shirt.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
Get my scroll on.
All right.
Phoenicia frowns at her feed.
Ooh, oh no. Girl, you've got to get out of there.
Oh, somebody on the feed. Oh, I get it. I was like, wait a minute. I think I picked a non-binary character, didn't I? And I was like, oh wait, yeah. Even though I literally just whatever. So you're watching Reddit stories. Is what I've got. Reddit stories?
Dolly has been staying with Koa for a while now because she thinks that the outside world is too dangerous for her natural form.
Who the hell's Dolly? I know who Koa is. Is there something under my couch?
But I know you've got it, girl. Stand proud. But I'm not as literally
I'm looking
fragile
into
as
that
she
in the
is, I
morning.
suppose.
It's literally fragile. She's a Koa?
Yeah, I've stayed with the big guy from time to time if I fall out of your pockets.
Oh, well, I do tend to leave my poor phone on my couch quite a bit.
But that's usually in the cushions, and I think she's more like underneath.
Thank you for that.
Lots more room underneath to go freely.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, if you go by, just give a little tap. That should be enough to coax her out if you're good people.
Oh,
You want to hear more?
yes, please. Give me all the hot goss. Please. I need to meet people before I go do Maggie's quests.
Phoenicia is absorbed in her scrolling, endlessly delighted by something she sees there.
Oh?
Oh, this is good.
Who? What? Tell me. Give it to me.
I've never seen this before.
What? Is there like a new food joint around or something?
Oh, I must be slipping.
No, you're fine. So what's up?
Benoit and Bobby in all their rebellious, awkward teen glory.
Isn't Bobby the one that's shows up when everybody hates you or something?
She turns her display towards you.
Please show me the photo. Don't just tell me what it is in the description.
Look at that hair. Oh, look at that outfit.
No, I want to see the photo.
I should have guessed Benoit had a fedora phase.
Yeah, that checks.
Yeah, those two were practically inseparable. Always getting into trouble.
Are they still close?
Oh, yeah. Or, well, at least they were before Bobby ran off to find themselves.
That makes sense.
But they used to do that a lot. Running off looking for adventure.
I like a good adventure, so yeah, I'm in.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were holed up in one of their old secret hideouts.
Secret hideout.
They used to have one in the bedroom, right in the end table, and let me tell you, it wasn't much of a secret.
In the end table. Well, I know who Benoit was.
Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't really seen either of them in a while. I guess that's why it's been so quiet.
Huh.
You want to hear more?
Yeah, I need, so you're telling me where I can find everybody. Okay, hold on, I gotta write this down. Edgar, you're just gonna have to live with the, okay, goodbye, I guess. Edgar didn't want to live with it. I understand. Okay, so, under Koa. And then, nightstand. Okay, yep, what else we got?
Phoenicia lets out a scream so loud and excited it startles you.
Oh?
You're almost flattered, but it soon becomes clear you aren't the source of her
Damn it.
excitement.
I wish I was. Oh, my poor hair. Looking greasy as all hell. And it's not even greasy. I literally just washed it, but it's got everything to do with the fact that, it just doesn't look it. There we go.
Oh my gigs! 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 Oh my gigs!
What?
I finally found it!
What'd you find? Well, I gotta move that so I can see how long I've been recording.
And it's the complete set! Oh!
Is it the box set of Codename Kid Next Door? I've been looking for that.
Pitch me!
Okay. I'm gonna go with your hand because I feel like that's gonna hurt less. Complete set of what?
My favorite show out of service!
Favorite shows. I've been slowly trying to collect box sets of TV series that I used to watch as a kid. I've got all of Rugrats. I've got Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, the live action with Melissa Joan Hart. I've got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Danny Phantom, Steven Universe. I have all of the 2018 She-Ra in my own way. I've got a couple one seasons here and there of some things, but I've been slowly trying to work on getting all of the TV series that I used to watch as a kid. Even though there's that controversy for Drake and Josh, I'd like to get a Drake and Josh one because, well, one, I don't want that kind of stuff to get swept under the rug, and two, I don't want to watch it on streaming services and, you know what I mean, and give any money to Snyder for that. But anyway.
It's about this beautiful, classy, young smartphone who accidentally gets transported back in time to before Wi-Fi even existed.
Oh, rest in peace.
And And while she's fighting to find her way back home, she falls in love with this absolute dreamboat of a landline.
Ooh.
I just found someone selling the whole series on Facebook Market Space.
That's where I need to be looking.
All 10 seasons are the most scintillating, passionate, epic love story of all time.
Look, you will have to fight me on Pride and Prejudice for that, okay? Because, and here's the big difference. Here's why everybody loves Pride and Prejudice. I'll spoil that for you. Mr. Darcy makes up for his screw up, tells nobody about it, because he does it not to show off that he did a good thing. He did it just to do the good thing, to make right, whether people knew it or not. In fact, he actively tried to keep the information away from Miss Bennet, or Elizabeth Bennet, in the result of all of this, but she found out anyway and loved him all the more for keeping his damn mouth shut and not showboating that he fixed her family's problems. Anyway. Why not just stream? I don't need the answers to either of these. I still buy the hard copies. I understand why not stream it. I just talked about how I've been collecting all of my childhood on DVD, so this way, and I have Static Shock too. That's the crazy one. That they didn't remake a thing of. I have all 4 seasons, and the only thing I can play it on because of the anti-piracy technology in the disc is a PlayStation 2. So anyway, why not just stream it?
Okay, normally I'd agree with you. Physical media is so bulky, but this is a special case.
Valid, and also something I felt like the phone would understand.
Do you realize how much bonus content they used to put on these things?
Yes, that's exactly why I have the Avatar The Last Airbender ones.
Ooh, entire discs dedicated to bloopers, deleted scenes, commentary, BTS!
As in the band?
Sometimes they even made special
Behind the
content
scenes.
specifically for the physical release that you couldn't find anywhere else.
Valid.
There's over 20 minutes of unaired footage for season 5 alone.
Holy cow, that's a whole episode. This is gonna be real weird, but I have the director's cut of the first James Cameron Avatar for this reason, and I get it, but I you know what I will say? So the Snyder version of Dawn of the Dead was like one of the first Snyder cuts to come out. It was just the director's cut, and I prefer the director's cut of the 2004 Dawn of the Dead remake than I do of the regular theatrical cut. I hate the theatrical cut. I actually prefer. In fact, they made like a whole mini thing for that director's cut that's just what was going on with the guy in the building across the way. So then you feel worse when he dies, but you know. Go watch that movie. It was a good movie. Only watch the director's cut. Don't watch the theatrical. Can't you just find it online? How has that not been posted somewhere though?
That's what I said.
Oh, so it really wasn't. Okay, that's valid.
Apparently the studios were pretty hardcore about getting anything shared online taken down. And eventually, people just lost interest.
Man, I hate that. I feel like that's been the case with, well, first off, in general, Love and Deep Space. Like, that seems to be a problem there because you don't see all of the full dates online, even though you can't afford the pocketbook. And they're not doing a rerun on it, number one. And number two, PT. That's all I'll say.
But now, the infamous rumored full frontal shower scene is only 3 to 5 business days away.
How do we not have next day shipping?
I heard they even hit the alternate ending of the series finale as an Easter egg somewhere.
Ooh. How'd you find it?
Huh. Well, usually you have to mess around, clicking on specific text boxes, like the ones that blend in right in plain sight.
Oh.
Or even spot fake names in the credits, things like that. I'm just warning you right now. Once it gets here, you gonna have to give your girl some space.
Click on plain text randomly. Click on plain text randomly. Interesting. Was that like advice on how to find Chappie and Willie?
I'll have a lot of catching up to do. You want to hear more?
Yeah. What else you get?
Phoenicia doesn't even bother with a greeting as she turns her display towards
Thank you. Just give me the whole thing.
Hey, does this look photo mop to you?
Probably. I know what that is. That sounds fake as hell.
You know, when you like clean up, wash away, dab the details of an image.
Yes. This is a game that my fiance and I play where it's okay. Let's look at this Instagram image. Was it photoshopped? Yes or no? Or is she just like sitting at an angle? And I would be like, look at the shadow. The shadow doesn't line up. Or you can see how the whole rest of the background just curves.
Remove annoying people from the background,
Yeah.
fix your hair, delete blemishes, change the color of your outfit, that sort of thing.
I don't do a whole lot of that for this. I just put on makeup. And y'all just deal with what you see here.
Like a mop.
Oh. Like a mop. This a new game, Spot Selfie Edits?
No, it's completely different.
Oh. I see it as a game.
Well, kinda.
Oh, alright.
I made a bet with Kurt and Rod that I
Rip.
could spot the edits on any pic they tag me in.
Oh.
Which I totally can. It's like my superpower. This one is just a little tricky.
Okay.
Ooh, I know there's something off in the background. I just can't put my stylus on it yet.
How can you tell?
You have to check the edges for distortion.
That's exactly what I do when I play that game.
Look for missing reflections, weird lighting, or even false shadows.
False shadows. Missing reflections. We already got that one. Weird lighting. False shadows. Reflection issues. Like, I'm still writing it down whether or not it comes to be whatever.
Ha! That's it. I found it.
What you find?
Right there. Look. There's a double shadow in the back corner.
I'm gonna be looking at things all over my house now, real weird.
Woo! I can't wait to rub their faces in this one. Woo! You want to hear more?
I'm all good for right now, thanks.
All right. I'll keep saving the good stuff for next time.
Thank you. But I have multiple. Okay, hold on. We're gonna... Oh. The mirror in this one's a little dirty. Huh. Interesting. Everything in this looks normal. Yeah, even the cat. Huh. Interesting. Crouch. No. I mean, the plant shows up there. So there's the rubber ducky in the tub. Stuff on the counter doesn't, but that's because you can't really see it that well. What was it? I'm not even wearing the date viators. She the cushions? No, the cushions are still Koa. Maybe I come back at this when it's broad daylight. Or something. Hold on. I really thought, what if there's something behind, like, the pillows? Well, I got that. I wasn't gonna. Come on. No? Alright, very weird. I don't see anything. Oh, there she is. Oh! You can pet the smog bunny. I see. I didn't realize that was a thing. I can talk to the smog bunny, but I'm going to save that for the next one. Because that's all the time that we've got for this episode. It's a little bit longer, but that was a car. That was another car. Okay, good. I was having a moment, all right? Anyway, don't forget, drink your water, eat some food, and take your pills if you haven't yet today, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.